What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last, and today bringing to you guys my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 119. Now, the chapter has finally come out. Shout out to the Viz, of course, providing chapters week in, week out because they're doing God's work as they should be. And the time is now, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to see Malevolent Shrine in full display, going in, taking down Mahoraga, who I finally can now say the name properly because I don't even know what the hell I was calling him last week. But regardless, we need him taken down so that Megumi is preserved. He doesn't go, get taken out the pain whatsoever. So I need to see the full capabilities of Malevolent Shrine now after the amount of fingers have been consumed. He's basically, gotten half of the portions of what he needs to get back to what it used to be. I need to see what, at 50%, what Malevolent Shrine is capable of compared to what we saw in the actual first true arc of the series way back. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let us begin. All right. You see the two little kitchen knives and stuff. We have the little patterns on the tip of the blades there. Sukuna has two types of slashing attacks: the default slash, dismantle, and the other cleave, which can be adjusted depending on the target's toughness and curse energy level to cut them down in one fell swoop. Chapter 119, the Shibuya Incident, Part 37. Okay. Yo, look at him, bro, throwing up the gang signs. I know he's trying to summon his domain expansion, but still. Malevolent Shrine differs from other types of domain expansion in that it doesn't create a separate space using a barrier. Huh. The ability to realize one's in that domain without using a barrier is akin to an artist painting a masterpiece not on a canvas but on air, a truly divine technique. He's akin to an artist painting a masterpiece on a canvas but on air. What in God's name? So, yeah, so he doesn't really need the whole the actual the gimmick of the barrier, how we saw with Mahito and stuff when he used his domain expansion and even the previous ones as well. It just happens basically. He doesn't need the artist. You don't need the actual the paper to do it. He just literally does it on air and it happens. So it's the physical, the actual physical seeing it. It just happens basically. Okay. I mean, this is the king of curses we're talking about. So if anyone's capable of doing something like this, it's him. Furthermore, by allowing an escape route, a binding vow is formed, which vastly increases the guaranteed hit's effective area, with a maximum radius of nearly 200 meters. Oh my god. Taking Megumi Fushiguro into account, Sukuna narrowed the effect's range to a 140 meter radius above the surface. So you're seeing from where so between Inokashira Street and Yumiji Street, in the middle of that is where Sukuna is, and then the whatever one, I can't bunkum something because it's covered up with the text, but outside of that, near Shibuya Station right here, you see Fushiguro on the other side, just right outside of it. So for him, what he's about to unleash right now, he could go the full 200 if he wants, but that means whatever happens within that radius would have taken out for sure Fushiguro. So he's cut it down a little bit so that he's able to get at least enough done without involving Fushiguro. But I also have to wonder too if there's anyone else in the surrounding areas that he's not accounting for, because for one, he probably doesn't care, but at the same time, he wants to hold down the host for Fushiguro, because I still do think that's probably what he wants to do with Fushiguro. He sees something for more potential, but I don't know. And the way with Yuji and stuff, I still think his body is going to be more valuable to him in the long run because of the mysteries and stuff still with him. Okay, so you're seeing all the buildings and stuff right now. It's weird lines and stuff going across and everything too. And I think you're seeing, I don't know if, because there's two right here, it looks like it's going on a building or something. So I don't know if people moving around or something. Oh, how's your phone? Still no reception. Me neither. Don't use yours too much, Keiko. It'd be bad if both of our phones ran out of juice. True. Are these people that got trapped in the underground or something possibly? Because I remember there's a whole bunch of them we saw with the Halloween gimmick thing going on. But I don't think we need to worry anymore. Huh? We have the megaphone guy. Okay, yeah, it had to be. So Within Umaki and stuff, he'll protect them and everything. All right, that's good. And as they say that, they got smoked. Again, these curses are still gonna play their role, man. For anything with curse energy within range, cleave. For inanimate objects, dismantle. Until Malevolent Shrine is gone, it will relentlessly attack all targets within its guaranteed hits effective range. Okay. So it is. So basically, it is Sukuna is doing this right now to them. Because I thought it was just the other curses going around, but no, this is actually from him. So he's using cleave right now. Okay, so anything with cursed energy and stuff, it's going to be cleave. For regular humans, it's going to be dismantled. And basically, right now, what's happening is by him using the curse and stuff to go after these people, is basically dismantle. And until the shrine is gone, it will relentlessly attack all targets when its guaranteed hits effective range. Now, can you guard it? If you are a sorcerer, and depending on your level, can it be possible to guard yourself from this attack? Or if it's one of those like a homing, like it's not going to stop until it actually eats away at you or lays damage. Yo, look at this! Look at hands in my pocket. He's like a flex. Yo, dismantle cleave. It don't matter. This man just chilling with his hands in his pocket. He's like, okay, man, you do work. Do your work, Malevolent Shrine. And Mahoraga is just getting teared away. Like there, and you see the backdrop from the city and stuff, and you're seeing all the buildings just taking the impact and stuff within that radius. Good Lord Almighty, I'm telling you, man. Whenever this all gets animated, this is gonna be such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot, man. Like, holy shoot, man. Sukuna is insane. Like, if this is him just at half. Think about this again for a sec. This is him at least at half. Not even close. Not even close. If it was just like him as full power, I'm pretty sure a good section of the country of Japan would probably be rocked. More than likely, a major part of the country would have been leveled. At 50%, within 140 meters, at least this portion would be damaged. But good Lord Almighty. You see all the buildings sunken and everything. The only way to defeat Mahoraga is to slaughter it with a new attack before it can adapt. Cleave fits the criteria, however. If it hasn't adapted dismantle, but to slashing attacks in general, then... Yo, and he's still up. Jesus Christ. And the pinwheel thing is still like, from the way it looks like, it's still spinning right now, so for sure he's regenerating. Mahoraga's regeneration, there you go, will soon be complete. Open. Is that him saying it or Mahoraga now? Because the ink is, the ink from like the text bubble and stuff is going like two different ways, so I have to assume this is Mahoraga speaking now. Open. No way. Bro, Sukuna! Gee, yo, this man just said, listen, if you don't want to die on the first, second, and the 10,000th impact of the hits that I'm landing on you, I'm hitting you right now with this. And as he looks like he's holding like a bow and arrow, because you see like the arrow like spear thing coming in, and just going right to Mahoraga like this, like right in between the eyes. And as he summons this thing, bang, explosion goes off within that radius. He don't, bro. I mean, you have to have that energy right now, because if anything happens to Megumi, it's on you, bro. Like, straight up. But he said, look, if I couldn't get him earlier on, and you sort of regenerate now, now this has to get you. But how much was he able to damage him? That is the thing we need to know. Because you see explosion going off, boom. And then you see the freaking Patchy. I'm going to go with Patchy because, you know what? Until Giga Sensei wants to give us an actual name, it's going to be Patchy. But Patchy's looking on. Yo, all he has left is the freaking pinwheel. Yo, Sukuna, bro. Yo, I love this too because you look at Patchy and you're seeing like the lining and stuff too from where the thing cuts off. So it shows Megumi, of course, on the other side, still covered up there in blood. Patchy right behind the line, and you just see Sukuna walking through with the damn pinwheel in his hand and just launches it as he walks over the line. What are you looking at? Be gone. Just accept your death. Simple as that. Even when we don't get a name, accept your death. Because listen, if you try anything to this Sukuna, it's a wrap for you. You know that for a fact. Your death is imminent. It's like, don't even attempt to run. Just accept the end right now, okay? I'll be on my way. Okay, so Patchy gets to live for another day. Fine, I'm out of here. Curse user Haruta Shigemo's curse technique. Is that their name? Haruta Shigemo. Haruta. I guess, okay. I survived again. My luck never runs out. Curse user Haruta Shigemo's curse technique stores miracles. Little everyday miracles are erased from Shigemo's memory and stored. Hey, all the same number. These stored miracles are released when Shigemo's life is in danger. The markings under Shigemo's eyes show how many miracles are stored, but even he is not aware of this fact. Once again, I live to see another day. What a weird freaking ability technique that this is. Stored miracle. So it's basically like, it's almost like, you know, like in Call of Duty, you know, like the Last Stand, like, or like better way to say it is like, I think in Figure and Order they have a thing called gut, like literally called guts, where if once it's applied, all you have is like 1 HP left, and that gives you that opportunity to still survive, like, you know, imminent death regardless. So even though right now, like, you can see the miracle happen and stuff, but like, again, if someone just comes in and decides to wash Shigemo right now, and that's it. But for at least this portion right here, he was able to survive this attack from Sukuna. Otherwise, that would have been the end. So essentially, this is like the miracle for him right now. But that is a weird ability to give a person like this. So you have to imagine that there's probably more importance to Shigemo's character after all, after like this arc and stuff, if they survive beyond it. Okay. Wait, what? How did I not see it? I just thought, okay, you know, it's just his clothes or something. Oh my god. Yo, Sukuna's wild, bro. I don't care if you see miracles. Because if you're in my vicinity, you're getting smoked. Bro! I'm like, what the hell? I'm like looking at it. And I thought, okay, maybe curse energies leaking out. No. Boy got split in two. And as I turn this page, I see, huh? And his head is just like literally like open like this. Oh, Sukuna, he doesn't care. You can... Oh, my God. Something is... Bro, he don't care. I don't care if you're made of miracles. I don't care if you're born under the lucky fruit tree. You in my vicinity, you gonna die. I am the one that makes sure miracles don't exist. And that's how it is. His luck had run out in his fight against Kento Nanami. Wait, are you saying that's prior to this? So the reason Sukuna didn't go... So wait, this is more of the reason because of Nanami? More than it is Sukuna? His luck had run out in his fight against Kento Nanami. Black, and then not much longer, so... So Shigemo dies right now then. Okay, I guess they're not going to have any more points. They're done for the arc. Or for the series in general. But that makes me wonder, though. Like, so, is it because of the, basically, like, all the damage that Nanami laid upon Shigemo and stuff? It's almost like one of those things where, after the adrenaline kicks in, or after the adrenaline like, kind of wears off and stuff, it's when your body starts to feel the effects. Is that basically what it's saying? Like, because of that? Or regardless, there's still, like, what Sukuna did, it still had an effect and literally did what it did to Shigemo. But to say his luck had run out in his fight. So by that point, like, the chance of a miracle was already wiped out from ever happening by that point. And that was like the solidifying factor and stuff. Okay. We went down. We see the principal and you see Iori. Iori, sorry, I should say Iori. Fushiguro. Wait, so he threw Fushiguro over to the principal and them. Wait. I thought I saw Itadori for a second. Or was it Sukuna? No, my boy got his body back. Listen, man, my MC, we back. Like, even though Sukuna was wildin', you know damn well when the opportunity came, if this man was going to utilize his freaking domain expansion and release whatever energy was inside of him, you know my boy was going to pull up and say, nah, man, you back under my control. Because that face right there is the face of Yuji Itadori, not no damn Sukuna. Oh, man. So if he's back now, and he's realizing in his head, because again, this is now the second, well, realistically, I don't know, the Mahoraga thing, I think he'll just, it's a curse and stuff, but I think more for Shigemo, because this is a human, I think this is where it's going to start to have a bit of a toll on him, because now it's another human being that he's killed. It's another person now that has died by his hands, compared to the ones that we saw prior, from the movie theater and stuff, from a Junpei, and then of course Junpei's passing and stuff. And now this being another person, this is going to have a bit of an effect for sure on him. And even though now it looked like he was able to get Megumi to safety, the principal's even more aware. I mean, he knows, obviously, of course, that Yuji has Sukuna and stuff, but he's starting to wonder to himself, I thought I saw Itadori for a second, where's Sukuna? So it's like, is he under control of himself still, or has Sukuna really taken over? And that's his biggest concern, because he knows that if Sukuna starts wilding out, they're going to have to be forced to, excommunicate him, so, but the reassuring thing is this last panel, because when you're seeing him with a face like that, it's like, it tells you right there, my boy got his conscience back, everything is to go. And especially in that moment too, because you also kind of tell too, the way his hands are shaking and stuff, because it looks like the control's starting to come right back to him as well. Because I think if Sukuna still had that much to hold on to, I think he probably would have taken Megumi for himself and dipped in order to try and, switch hosts possibly. But because it looks like the effects have kind of worn off from him utilizing domain expansion, it looks like right now, Yuji's finally back to normal, but we're going to have to deal with the mental trauma that he's going to deal with now for having killed another human being in the grotesque fashion that it was just done. So, my God, man. This is a great chapter. Like, 50% Malevolent Shrine was fire. And learning more, finally getting a damn name. Even though Shigemeo's bit the dust already. To finally have that there. But more importantly now, my boy Yuji has finally regained himself. And now it makes me wonder how things are going to play out in the rest of the arc, because we still have Mahito to deal with. We still have to deal with right now with Geto. And maybe, I don't know, maybe unless like another party intervenes, we still got to deal with Orohime, who we know for a fact is still lurking around. And with Sukuna now gone, I don't know if she can try and attempt something on him, on Yuji now, because Sukuna's been, basically left dormant again and stuff, or his energy's been sapped. Yeah, we're going to have to see, man. But great chapter this week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to Jujutsu Kaisen. How do you see this all playing out from the perspective of like the principal and all of them? Do you think like he's as cautious as ever now? Because again, any scenario happens where Sukuna is still Sukuna and he decides to keep wilding out and the excommunication is still a possibility, is one route to look at it. But I think now it's like, you need some people to watch over Yuji, because if he's now fighting on less energy, even though he has the fingers and stuff, which should have enhanced him, but because of the circumstances in right now, I think you got to watch over him more importantly, so nothing bad happens to him. But yeah, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, so you have the day with everything that goes on the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you guys next week for chapter 120. I think it's coming out on a Sunday because it's 6th. It's coming out on a Sunday because it's 6th. So 1 week from now, we'll see how things are going to play out. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of dialogue on Yuji and just see, where his mental status is at the moment, because that's going to be critical for the remainder of the arc and hopefully to get back Gojo. And we need my boy, my MC, to be there ready to go. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy. Yeah,